This is your Wall Street wake-up call. Walmart shares surging after reporting better than expected first quarter results. Let's bring in Brenda Kelly now, the head analyst at London Capital Group. So, Brenda, a breath of fresh air from Walmart after some disappointing results from Target yesterday. So for Walmart, same-store sales up 1%, beating expectations of 0.5%. What's your reaction to the quarter?
Well, I think it's a very decent set of results, and perhaps Walmart has been really sort of dogged by some of the results coming out from the likes of Macy's, Kohl's, and of course Target, like you mentioned as well. I think the main thing that Walmart has over and above these other companies is the fact that it derives a significant amount of its revenue from groceries, and that has really helped to keep the wolf from the door in this instance. Also, the fact that you've seen seven consecutive quarters where we've seen an increase in like-for-like sales within the stores. Very decent set of figures there, and ultimately the guidance for the next quarter does seem reasonably upbeat as well. So I would imagine, given the way the share price has reacted in the pre-market, up 10% as I speak, and given the fact that the share price has had a very torrid time over the last 12 months or so, underperforming the S&P 500 by quite a large distance, we could see some additional upside to come for Walmart stock from here.
So you think Walmart has a better product mix than Target? So does that mean, you would want to buy Walmart as opposed to some of the other retailers?
I think so. I think the fact that it does have that saving grace and it relies a lot on the staple, the consumer staples, will help it to forge that bit higher. Now, the same can't be said for Asda. It's UK sort of conglomerate here within the UK, and as Asda has been suffering quite badly. But ultimately, it does seem like the American consumer, if we judge by retail sales recently, does seem to be somewhat on the up, and perhaps some of this disinflation and lower oil prices are starting to show in terms of consumer spending.
Yeah, and Walmart certainly touted its grocery pickup service on the earnings call. So as we wrap up this sort of 2-week period of retail earnings, it seems like there are pockets of strength in the sector. I mean, how would you characterize the U.S. retail space right now?
I think it's very choppy at best, and it will obviously be something of a stock picker's market. Then again, we have seen obviously retail sales recently from the US really extend beyond expectations, but one data point does not really mark a recovery, and I would be looking for additional proof that this trend is actually set to continue rather than just a blip after what was a fairly weak first quarter.
All right, Brenda Kelly, the head analyst at London Capital Group. Thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
I'm Scott Gam, and you're watching The Street.